So, the meaning of perspective is a certain attitude or an attitude towards regarding something, or basically point of view. That's what I mean. Point of view. It's a point of view, and everybody's perspectives are different. Thing that's getting irritating as shit for me is when you go out of your way to respect other people's perspectives, and you go out of way to uh, listen to people's points of view, and what do they do in return? You know, they don't respect your point of view. They don't, say nothing about your point of view. It's most people are extremely selfish, and all they really think about is themselves. And I don't even think it's sometimes I don't even think it's intentional. It's just you know the way people are. They worry about them and their problems, and taking care of their needs, and forever. I mean, forever. That's all I did was fucking worry about everybody else. How's this? How's that? And it got to the point where, man, I, you know, you get bitter when nobody else gives a shit about, the way you feel. And man, when I say shit, I don't want nobody to fucking feel bad for me, man. That's the last thing in the fucking world I want. Don't pity me. I am no victim. Um, I just say shit, that hopefully someone will understand where I'm coming from. Because to get into somebody's head is impossible, but it's also what I try to do. I try to see where people are coming from, and what they've been through, or why they are the way they are. I mean, it's just about how much do you give a shit. Um, from probably age 4 to I don't know, 14, 13. I was told I was a piece of shit. I got the belt. I got punched in the face. I got you know all this shit, and I don't hold no grudges. It is what it is. People people raise people different. That's the whole reason why I'm so against spanking, because all spanking does, man, is cause bitterness and resentment. You're not gonna fucking discipline your kid like that. They're just gonna learn to fucking you know I don't know about be violent, or if they're just gonna you know be angry at you, one or the other. And you may think it's the right thing. Maybe that's what you're taught, but coming from a person who was disciplined like that, nah, the shit ain't cool, man. It just ain't cool. But again, to each his own, man. I wouldn't judge anybody that did spank their kids. I mean, that's not my place. But when you hear that your whole life, and then you grow up your whole life with everybody talking shit about you because you're white, or you're a punk because you're white, you can't fight because you're white, then you spend your whole fucking life trying to prove people wrong, trying to be crazy because you do something crazy, and then people are like, oh my god, that dude's fucking nuts. And then you're like, okay, okay. 13 years old, 14 years old, yeah, that dude's nuts. Okay, let me do something even crazier. Then you get crazier, then you get crazier. And then you start building the mindset, you know? Whereas a 13, 14-year-old kid, you don't know what the mindset you're building. But trust me, you're building it, man. And in all the way through 14 through shit, I don't know, 30, you really don't know shit. But my God, you think you know everything. I thought I know everything, man. And I really didn't know shit. Motherfucker's the wrong place to stop. But again, it comes down to perspective. Those were how I felt, or that's what I dealt with through my point of view. Nobody else's, my point of view. That's why I do not give advice. I do not, I'm not a role model. I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm, I'm, I'm strictly a broken ass dude trying to figure shit out. And I like to think I'm on my way, man, because now I'm able to, when I'm mad, I'm able to, instead of getting violent or, throwing off my shirt and trying to fight somebody, I can just, go to that place in my head where it's like, hey, this shit ain't worth it. You know what I mean? What's the point of all this? You know, I'm gonna be mad at some fucking idiot because he cut me off, and I'm gonna follow him to his house and beat the fuck out of him. I don't know how many times that scenario happened. I mean, that scenario happened with fucking my kids in the car and shit. That's how fucking stupid I was about the whole shit, But it's the way I felt. I was disrespected. Well, if you're disrespected, you gotta fucking handle that, right? I don't know. All I know is years of being that type of vato or that type of dude, that type of mindset, you realize, man, that you wake up and realize one day that you're alone, man, and it's just you. You've ran off everybody for whatever reason, and that's the whole thing I was starting to talk about. Is you know what? I can't worry about anybody else or their opinion anymore. It's fucking eating me up. It's killing me, and it's pointless because I can't change people's perspectives. I can't change their point of views. It's just it can't happen. You know, and it is what it is, man. And that's pretty much my last fucking hurdle I got. That's the last thing I got to really get over is, you know, focusing on what people think, not people like fucking on the internet. I'm talking about people like in my fucking family, kids. If they can't see how hard I fucking work, or if they can't see how much I do, you know, a lot of people depend on me to fucking eat. And it's like everybody else, oh, don't mind them, they were drinking. Oh, don't mind them, they were fucking uh on pills. But when I'm high as fuck and I act out, I should know better. I don't know, man. I'm just fucking complaining now. But it's the whole controlling your mind, what you think, you know, because what you think you become. If you can't control your emotions, they will control you. And that's just what I keep telling myself, man. I can't control this shit. I'm not even gonna try. I'm gonna go smoke this birthday cake I just got. By the way, birthday cake. Holy shit. Get yourself some birthday cake. Los vamos.